Welcome back to Almost Above Average. Let's watch this clip.
Free Epstein accusers telling her story in her own words months after her death. Virginia Giuffre and her memoir, Nobody's Girl, containing disturbing and graphic descriptions of the abuse Epstein and others put her through. And for the first time, details of the years of abuse before that by other men, including, allegedly, her own father.
Oh my God, I feel so much worse for her having just found that out. Gosh, what a horrible, horrible life. I feel so bad for you, Virginia. If you do end up seeing this, I would love to have you on the podcast to help share your story.
She's dead, isn't she?
She's the one that committed suicide, huh?
Yeah. Well,
No.
maybe.
She just wrote a book.
Hold on. Is she alive or not? Died April 2025.
Suicide? Never mind, Virginia. I apologize.
What is the cause of death? Drowned herself by filling her overcoat pockets with stones and jumping into a river. Wow. No, wait, that's somebody else. Never mind.
No
That's somebody
way.
else.
Yeah.
Cancel this. Let's start over.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably a murder that we're talking about then. Okay, hey, that was a mistake, everyone.
Nope.
It's
But
staying in the pod.
That's also horrible, though.
Believe that. It's staying in the pod. That's how it is. Here, let's watch this one.
Their party continues to hit all-time historic lows in poll after poll after poll, and many of you have reported on that. These are objective facts. They're utterly lost as a party, and everybody can see it. So what are they doing? They see a shiny object, and they latch onto it.
Called facts.
Huh?
Called facts.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, and
because Biden's not in it.
No one did. And Biden wasn't in it. Like I would say we didn't care about it during the Biden years, but we kind of didn't care about it during the Biden years because he wasn't in it. Trump is what we wanted.
Well, the reality is Trump was convicted of how many crimes?
34.
While he wasn't president, while Biden was president. And they had more information. In fact, Jack Smith announced that they had a ton more information ready to go for Trump, but because of, as they quote it saying, the Republicans in the correct positions were preventing them from pursuing charges on the additional materials. But so Virginia Giuffre, I found it on Wikipedia. She died by suicide in her home in West Australia on April 25th, 2025 at the age of 41. It doesn't say what kind of suicide. It is not suspicious in any way, according to her attorney. Just tragic.
That is tragic.
But so there's attempting to disqualify the current state of facts as they are available by saying, oh, well, they didn't care then, or this other thing. It's like, well, Trump wasn't president then. And then you have the argument of whether should they have gone after him for that? And my answer would have been yes, but they were already going after him in multiple jurisdictions on multiple levels for a variety of different things, tax evasion, all sorts of other things. I mean, he was on trial several times for sexual assault, rape, and that's one of the reasons people feel comfortable calling him a rapist is because he was technically convicted in civil court of rape and sexual assault.
Legally, he was convicted of sexual assault, and the MAGA crowd seems to get all crazy when you call it rape. But if you put anything that belongs to you physically inside of me at all, that's rape. Great for TikTok.
All right, I'm not getting into that. So yeah, she died, but I mean, she's gone on record of all sorts of horrendous things. Now, the real question is, did she actually name Donald Trump? Is there any information saying that she was connected to Donald Trump?
Do not know.
Everything she said about Trump and Clinton in a book.
Did you scan the book with AI?
Nope, wish I had, because I didn't read this. Virginia Giuffre met Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. She hung out with him at a Halloween party. Apparently, she did some partying with Epstein and Bill Clinton. I don't know. I don't think we can have time to get into this, but yeah, not good. So just remember, Trump was convicted of multiple crimes and has not served any jail time for them. And to the best of my knowledge, still hasn't paid any financial penalties for any of them either. And has even asked the DOJ to pay his penalties for him. So asking the American people. I love this. Because the DOJ went after Trump, Trump just asked for $230 million as retribution for his cases from the DOJ while Biden was in office, and then had the balls to say it's going to end up on his desk and he's going to approve the money going to him from the DOJ. Now, people are like, well, why do I care? $230 million is taxpayer money that could be going to paying, I don't know, all those furloughed people or, basically running the government like it's supposed to, that is now looking like it very likely will end up in his pocket because he demanded it. And he thinks he gets to approve it, a payment from the U.S. government to himself of $230 million because he was convicted of crimes.
Bananas. Just bananas. Anyways, hit subscribe and we'll see you on the next one.